Greetings, energy workers. Greetings, seekers of light. Hopefully, you will hear me today because my neighbors have decided to pull out all the heavy equipment. And my camera's not right. Pull out all the heavy equipment and cut all the bushes and grasses and whatnot, which makes a bunch of noise. So, I'm going to make this quick as possible. The cards have been shuffled and divine. It is August the 30th, the last day, I believe. I don't know, August have 31. Somebody knows. I'll know by tomorrow. But it's the last day I'm thinking of August. It's a Monday. Cards have been divine, and the messages are as follows. The first card, I'm going to speak up because it seemed to be getting louder. The first card in this reading is from the Wisdom deck. I'm starting with the Moon. There's the hummingbird. He started with us early. The Moon exposes illusion. The Moon lets us know that just because we don't see things does not mean it is not there. So, the word from the Moon Wisdom deck is hope. It's a number 27, reduced to a 9, which we talked about yesterday, speaks to wisdom on the highest rung. So if there's anything in your life right now, this August the 30th, 2021, that has you feeling hopeless, it is an illusion. There is always hope. And in this human residence meat sack that we are walking in here, we often relate more to what we can see and what we think is solid, but it's illusion. And for as much as what we can see, we also find our grounding here with our senses. What can I feel? What is tangible? What can I hear? It does not have to be real. It might be just what your antennas are picking up on right now. And recognize that when we're picking up on things, we're also bringing something to that we're putting down to mingle with what we're picking up on. So that does not necessarily always have us have an accurate account of what is going on around us. Now we hope for the basic, how we're going to eat, how we're going to shelter ourselves, that we have some solid things around. But truth be told, there is nothing but God, that which lives within and that which we have our being within, inside of this hurricane we call spirit. So, the card that supports hope being ever present is from the Angel Oracle deck, and it is Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel. Well, he's got fiery background, and he says that divine light shines from within. I am internally radiant, loving, and wise. Well, that's a big order. And eternally. That's okay. That's maybe not so much a deal. It depends on who you are. But if I am eternally radiant, then my light has to shine even when I feel less hope. I have to know the divine is working it out for me, as me, within me, around me, which should you, which should give you all the reason in the world to shine. And if we stand back a minute and get away from whatever little baby feelings that would have us feel less than celebrated, we recognize that God is still in the business of supporting, protecting, guiding, and directing each and every step. So, hope is supported by the knowing that a loving and wise entity, angel, Archangel Uriel, if you will, is always looking out for us. So we need to call on our angel guides when we are feeling a little less hopeful and ask that you show me how you're working this thing out. Maybe you spend less time pondering on it. You can move on and do things that you're sure about that make you feel fulfilled as the continuing shift of this thing called life moves from whatever place that may have you feeling less hope to one that has you feeling more hopeful. The final card in this reading is from the Ascended Masters deck, and it is from Ganesha, and Ganesha just affirms what has already been said. Yes, do not forget, hope prevails. So happy Monday. So we're not going to get caught up in anything that we set aside at the end of the week that did not seem quite right, and know that it is working its way out for our highest good. Today, we do have a poem from my newly released book, Oya Transformation, Volume 1 by Vicki Joyner. You can get it on www.oyatransformation.com and peruse it at your leisure. But the poem for today is Hologram. There is only illusion. Nothing is real in this fifth dimension. We visit bliss. Particles explode and dissipate. The plant withers, returns to soil. The lotus always blossoms. Spirit cracks concrete. A pulse is there. Breath is clear. Comfort within the body returns. Mild arousal. You get this word right? Mild arousal remains. I see my shadow standing beside me. No one escapes the cycle. So, as we're cycling through all these senses that would have us wonder why, be confused, dip in our hope, remember the answer is still yes, and Spirit is still here supporting our every move. So happy Monday. Thank you for listening. Namaste. And do the best with it that you can. Be well.